We're live.
Live.
Are we live? We're live. We're live. Hello from the UK. How everybody's okay? I hope.
Yeah, I need to mostly focus on most of that.
You can chat with us.
Yes.
Ask us anything you want.
Absolutely. So at the moment we can't see this speed run.
No.
We're looking at it live.
We didn't really plan on me talking at all here, so...
You're doing a great job though, honestly.
Oh, then I need... Oh, Jesus. Because
So-
then I just need to get some headsets and stuff. Woo. Hello, sirs. How are you doing?
We're good, thank you.
That's good. A little
Okay.
more sound for me.
Well, we can
Know when to start.
Well, you can just start whenever you want, really, because
start.
now
Okay.
we're
Okay,
live
let's
and
do this.
running.
Can we see it on this screen?
We should be able to. Yeah, but I think that
Can
is
it
it.
go large?
Yeah. Does it go large? Oh, very good. Is there a setting we need to?
It's on full screen.
Okay. That's it then.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can see it. I can
yeah,
see it.
we can see. Well, we're good.
There's a slight lag, isn't there? That's what the problem is. We need to be watching this.
We'll watch that
Okay,
one.
we're watching this one, so we're not looking at the camera, but I can see Rash or Zit or Pimple, whichever one it was, because there was only actually two characters there, even though there's meant to be three, getting hit by a black and white pig, and it looks good. And he's giving him the big boots. The big boot was a good idea. It was one way of differentiating it from other amphibious action heroes, and so we decided to put big appendages on the characters at the time.
So, yeah, Kev, how long ago did we do this?
Oh,
Well, it's a couple of years ago now, isn't it?
a few years ago. I think I was about 12, 13,
Yeah, I was about 15.
maybe at the time.
Yeah, it's not looking too bad. It's good. It's got that very 80s retro feel.
I love this virtual boy style graphics here. We put a big red filter on, make it look Terminator.
So I think at some point you need to put the applause screen on because that's very famous. Oh, there we go. That's it.
We're not making you nervous, are we?
What's this?
Not at all.
It's just a turbo tunnel or
This isn't the turbo tunnel. I can't remember what we called this. I just call it the rope level.
the rope level it is.
Yeah, and we tried to get as many different 3D planes moving there as possible on the graphics to make it look like it was actually a tunnel, and it worked on an NES
We were still ahead of the curve really.
back in the day.
That's
Yeah,
it, then.
hit them with the. Is it a feather that he's hitting them with?
Yeah.
A lethal feather. This tickles the enemies to death. Okay, he's turning. He's the wrecking ball.
So it's doing quite well really.
Yeah.
I've normally died by this point in the beginning.
Yeah,
At least 3 times.
I tried playing the game maybe a month ago, and my reflexes aren't as fast as they used to be. I used to be a Battletoads ninja.
Back in the day.
Not anymore.
So where does this end up anyway? Apart from the bottom.
At the bottom of the pit. What's the name of this level? Do you know?
Competition time. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the name of this level? We should have wrote this down before we started.
We've got it written down, but I can't see it. Look, there's Rash in the corner there. Bit of fan art. Look at him. It's fantastic.
Splendid.
Why can't we see that on this screen?
In fact, I'm going to be back in just 2 seconds. Chat among yourselves. I'm sorry.
He's doing well. Look out for the bolts of electricity.
I'm going to open the box live onto, well, whatever it is.
It's not really long, is it? You opened it the other day.
No, I never owned it before, honestly. Are you ready for a pop-up? Here we go.
Very kindly sent to us by Rare Limited. Thank you very much. Influencer pack. We must be some sort of influencer.
I think so. It's a very bad influence. Or a very insignificant influence. Anyway,
It's the rats. The rats are on the way. And this is the beginnings of the turbo tunnel, isn't it? Yes. So
there we go. He's how's he doing? The guy who's playing it.
again, we've got the multiple layers of parallax there, creating the 3-dimension. And he's on the bike.
That's right. We're over 123,000 points now. What are the points, mate?
Jump! Jump! Jump!
All right, here we go. Yeah, it's getting fast. Oh. Yeah, it's quite, the tension's on here.
You know, there's a secret level on here. If you press up, up, down, down, up, left, down, then it takes you to a special section.
Yeah, let's do it.
He's not gonna. He's not listening.
No, it's not. It's
He's
concentrating.
doing well. He's too good.
That's very good. We're very impressed.
Look at the jump. Look at the distance.
Oh, first checkpoint. Yeah, it's getting busy now. I never got to this stage of the game.
We should be playing. We should be playing as 2 people.
We should be, but we're not.
Oh,
There it goes. There it goes.
I can't remember what that animal actually is on the missile that keeps going past. It's like,
Is it an amphibian?
no, I think it's something Tim made, and I don't know what it was. It wasn't one of my characters. Sorry, Tim, but I don't know what it was.
It's not a rat.
No, it's just a sort of thing. It's not very nice, but it does the job.
It's cheap graphically.
The level looks amazing to this day. And I didn't do any of the graphics on this, as this was all Tim's level. It was fantastic. Look out for that.
They
I can't
look
see.
like fists actually, don't they? Yeah, they're definitely fists.
Exclamation mark.
And
Oh,
it's
yes.
got through checkpoint 2. Here we go. It's nice to see all the detail in the background. Up we go. Oh, there's some more fists, flying fists.
And he's through.
He's through. And then through to the next section.
So which was your favourite tune? This was my favourite tune.
What's it? I can't remember any
This
of
is
them. Oh, that one. Okay. It's very icy.
It's exactly the
cold,
same.
Very cold. Yeah. In fact, I might actually play it on my saxophone. Which I have here.
Come on, play it.
Yeah. There we go.
That's it.
There we go.
Look out for Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, if only I'd have known, I'd have had my Frosty the Snowman.
He actually should be moving much slower in the ice levels, because we all know amphibians can't live in cold climates. So it's very precise.
Yes.
Look at it. Look at his movement there.
I
Look at
think
it. You think he does this for a living?
Some good practicing going on here.
Yeah. You spend way too much time playing video games.
Especially me.
Thank you. Look out for the soap dish.
Here we go. Look at the nice block.
Oh, I love the way it speeds up there. Look at it. Cool.
Are they bananas? No.
It's a bunch of bananas.
Yeah, we knew beforehand, didn't we? Clearly, it was a sign.
Is it stalactites that go up or stalagmites that go up? Which one goes up?
Tights come down.
Look
like
out for the
tights.
stalactite thing. Why do we have sea urchins in the middle of Santa's grotto?
Why not? It was clearly, it could have been the water level in BKC, couldn't it?
You can see the parallax in the
Yes,
background
nice,
again. You see the moving different speeds. It's all about 3 dimension.
That's it. Well
Well
done.
done,
That's very
again.
good. Whoop, whoop. And here we are. Which section is this?
This is the bit similar to the turbo tunnel, but on water. And I did the log. I remember doing the log. This is the only piece of graphic on this level I did. And it was a good one because it was very narrow, so it didn't cause a sprites per line problem on the NES.
So now we know about how Kev does his logs in the morning.
Yes, many logs.
What are they? They're whirlpools, aren't they?
They're whirlpools. Look at it. It's doing well.
It's doing better than I ever would.
Yes. Okay, what have we got now?
Isn't this game still available from Rare on the Xbox packing type thing?
It is, yeah. And it was always, wasn't it on Rare Replay? Or was that the, no, that was the arcade version, which was much easier, but it was more of a beat 'em up.
Mm.
Okay, here's Blag with his big tail. He's going to whoop your ass. Come on.
Come on, it's doing well. It's racking up the points here.
There's not a lot of social distancing going on there.
No, and
2 meters.
he's clearly got COVID and gone.
Can't see what these guys are now. What they are? Oh, it's on the big screen there. We've got screens everywhere.
Yeah, we've got 3 screens. And are they fish?
Well, yeah, they look like spiky things again.
Fish
It's
wheels.
moving so fast, I can't tell.
That's right. I'm such a
what it
fast
is.
player here. So
Yeah.
look at that. Amazing enough, we've gone to the next section. So
Jump, jump.
Oh,
He's across. He made it.
that's very good. Definitely done this before.
Come on. You're skipping through all of my artwork.
Yeah, god damn it.
Oh, it's Karma for the snake.
That looks like a train.
It's a pretty amazing effect for an NES that's back in the day. It reminds me of Beetlejuice. The Beetlejuice monster, the Sandman.
How long ago was it after we did Beetlejuice before we did this? I think it might have inspired us.
It may have. I don't know, it was all a blur. I'd be working on 2 or 3 games at once, and so I remember I was working on Nightmare on Elm Street, Battletoads, Beetlejuice, Roger Rabbit, all around about the same time. You work on like 3 games at once. Do the graphics for one guy, and then another guy, and then this game would get canned, and then this game would get reborn. And look at that.
It's good.
That still looks good.
Yeah, it still looks pretty good.
How many years is it? 10 years ago?
25 years.
What does Rextro think?
I've got my style number.
It was 30 years ago.
Was it 30 years?
Something like that. It was like 91 or something, 92. So long enough, yeah.
So it was like, yeah, it was a long time ago.
91.
29 years.
And we're back on the snake again. Okay, it goes in front of itself, way ahead of its time. Shimmy that snake.
Let me get walk down.
Oh,
So, what are they? They're thorns.
there. Can't you tell?
No.
They are cyber crystals.
Oh. My bad.
Cyber ice crystals. Made from 3 colours and black.
Oh, it's changed colour. We've got a different snake now. Different
It's going
train.
a lot faster.
It does look like the bullet train.
It's like the snake from Snake Lap and Roll with a bad attitude. Out.
Right.
Jump on the purple snake.
See, that is definitely quite tricky, that one.
Oh,
It's all about timing. You'd have had to have done this several times, wouldn't you, to get through this level? It was just impossibly hard.
I think when Mark was doing all this, he just used to make it look so easy. He just used to sit there pressing the buttons, and I'd come in and watch. I didn't even know that level existed because I never got to that stage. I was doing graphics and stuff, and I never saw them because only Mark could ever complete the level. But that's why people got value for money.
They did, didn't they? You could play this 1,000 times and still play it.
This guy's still trying to play it after 30 years of hearing.
I can hear the excitement now over in Norway. Look at that. That's just getting impossible. Mark must have played it so many times as well whilst he was developing it.
Is he made it? I think he's recorded this beforehand. He's just
Yeah, he's just sitting there because you can't see his hands. It's just going through it. Yeah, if I look as though I'm playing, if I was playing, I'd be pulling my hair out. In fact, I think that's probably what's happening.
It's the rats there with 2 frames of animation. Look at that.
More rats. Logs. Rats and logs.
All the rats have names. They're in the style guide.
Are they?
I can't remember what it is. But
It's one of them called David and the other one called Kevin.
Roland.
Roland.
It's the nondescript generic enemy
Name for a rat.
on a rocket again. Just came and dropped something on you.
I can't believe we're almost at 400,000 points here. See, I'd be really animated if I was playing this live.
Yeah. Move about. He can't. He's concentrating. You're not putting him on.
What he's done. Oh, there he is. I just thought he put it on a loop.
Oh, we've got the upgraded turbo tunnel bikes now. It's like a little fighter jet. It's got little air intakes at the front there.
That's good. They went really quick.
It's like Flappy Bird, way ahead of its day.
Oh, look at that.
It's very tense.
Oh, I can just hear in the background, very slightly, the old whisper of a tune
The Channel 2 bass line.
that sounds like an owl. The hooting owl.
But we had a real drum sample in this one. It was actually taken from the drum, and that was, of course, the pause music.
Mark wrote pause music, I have to say.
Yeah, he's a composer.
That's right. Mark Bettridge, composer, video game designer, programmer. Also, in this box, whilst we're live here and we're sticking this level, I would just like to say there is a bum bag, an 80s bum bag. Now this is.
What about this? Anybody know what this is?
It looks like in our day we used to have tapes. If we were driving in the car, you put a tape in the car. That's right.
And if I pull all of this out,
That's where you have loads of tape. Because when I saw that, I thought, I'm not going to be. I haven't even got a tape recorder anymore. But look, it's a USB stick, and it means anybody can play it. How cool is that? I like that. I think we might do that for.
that's a good idea, isn't it?
Isn't it? I think so.
So ours will be cardboard. I'll tell you one. Oh dear, the box is broken.
Oh, you've already.
That was the great thing about cassette boxes.
They always broke, and Kevin has.
Anyway, on with the game.
Broken my
Have
box.
you finished? Have you
Honestly.
finished? Oh,
He's
he's avoiding every single one. Look.
Kev gets it and wrecks it. Honestly, I'm so upset.
You must have spent 24 hours continuous on this practicing.
I think more than that. I think it's been on it for weeks. There we go.
Look at the flames there.
Maybe we-
Yeah, I like this little. The girders. The girders.
Oh, look, we've got some. How about this? Live on air, we have stickers. If you can see those, Battletoads stickers.
The Battletoads actually look a lot younger now than they did back in 1991. Unlike ourselves.
That's right. We've matured.
But
We have more experience.
maybe they're not. Maybe they're the
Got
offspring,
nice
the spawn.
Metal pin badge there as well, which is very good. Thanks very much for it. I'm going to put it all back in here. I think we've got a copy of the game.
He's about halfway up.
I think that's probably improved things, Kev.
Maybe you've got a rash on your face. It's Robo Manus. Again, everything's got 2 frames of animation. I think when he dies, he probably just gets flipped upside down.
Put the box away now.
So, give him the ram's head.
How you all doing?
Look at that.
Spaceman.
I've never known a game with so much variety throughout, from start to finish, as Battletoads. It was, you got like 10 games in one.
Easily. Because we did that.
It's
Water game, didn't we?
It's a racing game.
It's a
It's
water
a maze
game.
game.
And
it's
a log,
it's a jump on a snake game.
log game.
It's let's slide on the ice game. It's just amazing. And it's so colourful. What's he attacking now? What's on the big screen? It's the camera with the laser on it.
It looks like a robot.
Yeah, look at the water. Oh. We're looking at the screen. We're looking at the wrong screen here. We're distracted by the gameplay. And we're supposed to be looking at, I don't know what we're supposed to be looking at. We've never done this before. Look out for the gear wheel. I don't know why there's a gear wheel in there either.
I don't. But it looks good. It was probably cheap graphically to make.
Yeah, I reckon it's X flipped and Y flipped and
It's good. It works.
I don't know what size cartridge this came out. Squeezed into
that big.
That's right. Unlike Snake Rattle and Roll, which came out on a very small, the smallest cartridge you could make, which was a 256.
I can play Snake Rattle and Roll as well. I might do that.
Don't put him off. Don't put him off. Oh, yeah. You're always in for a treat. Absolutely. Dave gets his instrument out.
Oh no, broken
it. Yeah.
Oh, no. I can just try it again.
And he's swimming now. See a swimming level. Yeah. Oh, look out for the electric eel tadpole thing. It's a shark. Very flat shark. It's a very tiny shark.
It is. But it's probably just a baby shark, otherwise he'd have eaten the toad. Because you have to remember, it's not human size, they're toad size, aren't they?
That's right, yes, yes. Or are they? No, they were human. They were full size, yeah, because the Dark Queen is taller than them, but around about the same category height-wise. So, yeah, they were human. Human size.
So we really need a shark like Sharknado, the film.
Yes.
That was a good film, that was. If you've never seen a film before. Oh, one up, we like that.
So look out for Jack the Nipper there. Jaws.
See, I like those things. There's
Rubber duck.
hey, bath time.
This always makes me want to go to the toilet looking at all this water. Yes.
You can use my mug if you're desperate.
Couldn't do that to man.
Actually, this is from Sweden. It's a Mario mug.
That was from our last trip to
Sweden. No, our last trip was to America.
That's right, Magfest. Oh,
Here we go.
remember that when you could see people?
Yeah, talk to people, drink with people.
And what are these UFO things? We can't hear the music anymore.
No, it's because it's not really on, is it?
It's being chased by this rat again.
Roland.
Roland's in a hurry. This was a good tune too. This was a very good.
How does this one go?
Something like that. Something like that.
See, once I've written a tune, I just forget about it instantly.
But you just play one and then just reverse it and play it backwards, and then you get
Yeah.
twice as
And then
much
invert it.
tunes out of the same memory on
That's
the
right.
console.
And certainly might used to do that.
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
Remember?
No? Oh, yes, I do, yes. There we go. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that. Hearing that tune.
I can't wait to hear us play some music after these renditions.
I don't know.
Oh.
It is COVID.
Made full use of the sliding girder graphic here throughout the game. Yeah, it's a good tune.
Almost like it's just sending our picture.
Oh yes. Imagine listening to that all the way through.
I can make that happen.
Where's he gone? Yeah, where are you going?
I'm going down here. Don't tell anyone. You look wrong.
It's General Slaughter now. So not the camera.
I thought, what else can I do, really?
Yeah, you see, if he's a toad and he's a ball, it gives you an idea of his size, doesn't it? Unless it's a very small ball. 2 frames of animation again. Come on, come on, finish him.
That's it. Right, I am now going to play along to the level.
What's it like playing a game with 2 idiots watching over your shoulder? I escaped the candy.
Right, we're going to write some music live on air.
Battletoads, they are really nice. Battletoads. It's on the wheel of speed. I don't know what this one is called. Feel the tension coming now. Oh my goodness. And that's how you write video game music. The tension.
I know. There we go.
You heard it here first.
I think that's totally done.
Is he there? Is he at the end? Okay, I think this thing is meant to look like some kind of laser ball. But it's a Catherine wheel. He's picked it up. Come on.
Hey.
Oh no, he's on his
no.
floor.
Oh,
It's
no.
you putting him off with music.
Sending us down.
Sounds like we're in a fairground here.
That's a good
Crazy.
one.
Did he
no.
put you off? Oh, this is the
Ah.
super tower.
How does the music go on this one?
I don't know. Can you turn the music up so Dave can kill it?
Good.
Here we go. I think, is this the last but one level? Is this the level that takes you to the Dark Queen, or is there another level after this? Good effect.
Really, I don't think we're taking this seriously enough. Actually, I think I've broken it.
It's very similar to effects on a Commodore 64 game from years before called Nebulous.
That's a good name.
And look
I
good,
like
I think we got
Nebula.
the highlight down the side there. But again, lots of clever tricks. Mark did the graphics on his the snake, parallax, the rotating tunnel. Who's this guy? Oh, this is, I think his name's Brock. There's like loads of different gargoyles, darklings.
The other thing, yeah, I mean, what's watching would be right live on the internet for a rotating thing going round and round.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. You did. Oh.
There we go. Right, anyway, back to the game, and here we are. We have spinning starfish.
How are we for time? What were you supposed to be completing this in?
An hour. I had a whole hour, but I think you've surpassed yourself. Completely surpassed himself, and he's near the end.
It's supposed to be the wind there, but it looks almost a bit satanic there. Nasty looking red cloud. Shoot. Oh,
Could be it.
it's all action.
What have we got here?
He's blowing bubbles at you. I think it's meant to be wind.
Ah, I see. That's probably not the best. It could be just like that.
He's got that.
No, instead we have bubbles. We like bubbles. And what else have we got?
It's a tall tower.
It looks very mechanical, doesn't it? It looks like some kind of engineering
Yes,
object.
like some kind of engineering tower.
Yeah.
Tower of Doom. Oh, look at that. Look at those 3D sprites coming out there. Don't let him blow your way. It's coming again. It's coming again. We're nearly at the top. We must be at the top soon. Look at all of the different dithering effects there. We're trying to get different colours out of the same palette there. It's the Dark Queen. I don't know why she does this, but she does it very well. She's gonna spin. She's spinning.
That's it. Oh, quick.
It's whirlwind.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Oh, it's all over for Rash.
Poor Ash. So, yeah, that's it. She's going to start spinning again.
Finish him in a minute. Finish her. Oh!
Oh, there we go.
She's down. She hits the deck. Is it all over?
It is
No,
now.
she's back.
Oh, no, she's back for one more time. How many times does she respawn?
I don't know. I think I only counted 2. 2 or 3.
Yes, that's on your PB.
So it's party time. So it is.
Look at that.
That's a new personal best.
Well, it is. That's
Very good. That's because you had us for moral support.
That's right. Very impressed. No pressure.
We enhanced your game.
Yes.
Wow.
Even with
Did not expect
I
that.
Look at that.
harmonica playing.
Oh, did you enjoy that? I enjoyed it. It's great.
That was really good.
Music.
Yes.
And when else can you play Battletoads and have the music go down your ear hole by David Wise?
Exactly.
Not sure.
On what's it called? What is
The
this?
harmonica. That's really
Oh,
nice.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Awesome.
This was a really good run.
Very good.
That was very good.
Dark Queen is defeated once again, retreating into the shadowy margins of the galaxy.
PB in
Bosses.
on this event is it's very special.
That was very, very good.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
I didn't want to say anything because you guys were talking so well. Why did you need? You didn't need me at all, so I just shut up,
You think?
basically. But that was an awesome run you just did. You did new personal best.
Yes,
What?
it is.
And how are you ranked now then? with your new time?
I'm still sixth.
Number six, but that's still super awesome, so that's okay. And you guys are probably happy as well. I'm looking at the screen, but you're up there. Yeah.
We're everywhere.
Are we still live?
I think so.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we're talking. We're gonna have a wee little chat. Actually, we're gonna have a wee little chat with me and you guys. And it was awesome to look at you as well. Number 6 in the world, Battletoads. That's awesome.
I can see this. There we are.
That's
Thank you, thank you.
that golf clapping. So I don't know how we're going to progress with this. Are you joining in the conversation as well, Mister? I was told 15 minutes ago I was going to talk to you guys. I haven't done any research at all, but I was there last year at your legendary concert here in Sandefjord when you were singing and you were playing, and that was awesome, guys. And I hope you do remember. It was a few beers in.
We enjoyed that one. I thought it was a good concept.
Yeah, that was so fun, and people that haven't seen that really missed out. And in the end, you guys were told by staff to please stop playing. Yeah, please stop playing, basically, and that was super cool. By the way, I've heard it said that if you don't like football at all, you're a West Ham fan. Is that true?
West Ham.
Yeah, I heard you playing I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, and that was basically... Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not what we're supposed to talk about, really. I'm just a bit nervous. So, guys, I've heard something. I've heard that you guys have some news. Can we talk about that?
I'm having a baby.
Yes, Dave.
No,
We're
I'm
both
not.
working on it. Actually, Dave, you're wearing a t-shirt. You want to tell a little bit more about this t-shirt that you're wearing?
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm wearing this t-shirt here. There we go. It's a Salamanders t-shirt.
Yeah.
We're, Kevin and I were working on this project called Salamanders, which is it's an album and it's an arted album. So it's like we go to a lot of conventions around the world, and people always ask us, have we got anything that they might want to buy? And so we thought, well, we ought to produce something. So we're producing an album where Kevin's doing the singing on it, Kev's done all the artwork for it, and we also have Mr. David Dokes. We're doing like an ebook as well, and he's going to be narrating it for us. So that's coming out sort of imminently, but sadly COVID has slowed everything down. So this is the first time that Kevin and I have actually met since COVID.
Yes,
so,
in the flesh.
In the flesh.
In the flesh, yeah.
We talked online and on the phone, obviously, but
yeah, it's kind of a musical, if you like. It's a story. I mean, obviously we've got the Toads and we've got the Turtles, and I've been having a look for frogs and toads and amphibians and stuff like that all my life. And well, when I was a kid, before I discovered video games, and so we wanted to make some new action heroes similar to sort of celebrate the 30 years that we've been doing video games and making games for. So at the moment, I still work at Platonic Games, fantastic, and we released Ukulele, which I think there's a few giveaways later on over the weekend from Platonic, and very excited about what's happening in the future with these guys. But as a side project, this music business that Dave and I have been doing, we've always been interested in music and graphics, and so we're mixing the two things together to create this new story and this new set of characters on. So
like a physical concept album.
we also have a website now, which we've been putting together in our spare time. It's all very new for us. We've not done anything like this before, so we've been learning all of the software and this and that and the other to get to actually sort of allow us to bring Salamanders to people. So we'll be making the site live probably tomorrow after the concert, and yeah, hopefully from then on we can kick on with Salamanders and keep it going. But yeah, we've got some music to play with that, and yeah, there'll be more news on that in the future over the year. So
because I've also heard that we have in fact a trailer here, and we were wondering if it's okay to show that to people, and then we can have a wee chat about that after we've seen it. Is that okay?
Exactly. That's great. If you could do that, that'd be amazing.
Because then I think we can basically just cut to the trailer and have a fun watch.
okay. Is he gonna play?
I'm honored to have you here.
Whilst trying to put you off in the background.
Yeah, wow, that was awesome. Is it true? Is it true that that was the world premiere of that particular trailer?
Yeah, that's not been played anywhere before, so now I can hear myself back and I can hear how awful it sounds. But yeah, it's cool. It's just a lot of concept art put together because we needed something to show that we were actually still working on something, and just because of COVID, everything hasn't stopped. And so yeah, this is the trailer we put together. We're writing all on the different tracks at the moment. It's going to be like a musical, and hopefully we can get that out on vinyl too. But it takes time, and we're doing this in our spare time at the moment. But we can pick up speed now. We've got the hard part done, which is setting up the website and everything. So yeah.
So it was an honor to be the first ones to be able to show people this. So thank you a lot for that. What's the road now? How far ahead are we talking? Coming soon? When? We want to know when.
Soon's very ambiguous.
Yes,
Isn't it?
especially
Well,
in COVID, because if things go south again, depending on the infection numbers, because they're shooting up in the UK as well as in Europe.
Yeah.
It means they might close things down, and obviously to get work done, this type of work to actually complete things, we've got to be in the same room together.
Yeah.
And it's been very difficult in the UK. I mean, our infection rates are so much higher than in Norway.
Yeah.
So the opportunity to work together has been very, very limited. We have been working online, but it's a really, really slow process. Yeah. Obviously, when you're in the same room together, it's very spontaneous. The spontaneity, quick ideas from each other, and your productivity is very high. But online, it really is quite a slog.
It could be something that we actually release in installments too. So it may not be something you have to wait the whole thing. Or we get first chapter, the second chapter, etc. over a period of time. So we can drop little teasers out there as the story goes on. But the story's great, and the characters are great, and I think the music's going to be great too. So we just got to put it out in sequence and do it in the right way. But we don't want to rush anything. So it'll take as long as it takes.
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll have the first bit out before the end of the year.
And to be honest, it's of course better to not rush it, because then it will happen like it always does and be bad. It's better to use a little time and make it. But what is Salamandos? What's the deal here?
Kev has always liked amphibians, so we want to use salamander, a salamander, rather than perhaps toads or any other frogs or something.
Yeah, there's some great characteristics with them. I think they can grow their legs, and there's a whole collection of characters there that they're all from Salamander's family. But I can't give you too much about the story, really, because it's just going to ruin the whole thing for you guys. But we want to leave the story until you start to read that yourselves. But it's combining video games, and it's combining amphibious action heroes, and it's combining real people, and it's all got a big retro twist. So it's kind of if you like, it's for the era of people that would enjoy playing retro video games. So
in that, I'm hearing it's going to be maybe a side scroller.
It's not a game.
No, it's just
not a game yet.
But yeah, because it sounds like it could be a really good game, also.
It could be. Who knows?
But Dave and I, at the moment, we're just working on the concepts and the music and the story. And so once that's hit the public, then we'll see what happens with that. So don't forget, we work in the games industry, so anything could happen. But
and that's why I thought it was a game. And like I said, I haven't heard any of this, and I was like, Tom, talk to them about 15 minutes. You can do that, right? Go on, talk to them about Salamandos. And how's your career?
Salamandos is the first of the concepts that we've actually got, because we do this music thing, and to be able to mix music and graphics and video games all in one thing and give a performance on stage and feature this set of characters that we've got a number of different ones. And so, I mean, Dave and Kev Creations is what we've decided to put them all under this company, if you like, that we've called DKC. And so this is what Salamandos is going to be the first product that we release from. So, but you'll see all that on the internet tomorrow.
Yeah, and we're looking very much forward to that. And all I remember from you guys, not like that, but from last year when you guys were on stage, and I'm sorry I'm digressing a little bit, but God damn it, your voice, man, was so awesome. And you're going to do all singing here, or are you going to play all the guitars? I'm guessing you guys will have a lot of it. A lot of it yourself.
We'll have Phil with us. We'll have Phil, who's our guitarist. He'll be with us tomorrow.
Yeah. That's going to be
awesome. Singing on stage, it's something that we've enjoyed. Dave and I have done it for a long time now, a long time, since back in the 90s.
It's
before you were born.
Yeah.
So,
90. I'm an 80s guy. So 86. I'm
Surely,
old. No, I'm not.
surely.
I'm
love
not.
doing it. It's a great release, and so yeah, to be able to play something which is related to video games, it's be awesome. So
I remember the first Battletoad I had was on Game Boy, and I used to skip when it comes to the cutscenes and the music. I used to skip the first one, but always listen to the professor. But dun, 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 dun. That was the coolest one, and just skip the rest.
good looking game on Game Boy too.
What?
I was really enjoyed doing the graphics for that one.
Yeah, that was cool. I never finished it past the second level with the speed bikes, but that's
It's very difficult on a tiny screen.
yeah, it was very difficult. The really old Game Boy and all, so no, didn't work out. But anything more you can tell us about Salamandos that you wanna? You can give us a tiny bit without spoiling everything, right?
You can buy Salamandos t-shirts. We're going to be selling the t-shirts online and posters.
I have one of them here. So
This is one of the original concept t-shirts that we made for our show that we did last year. And at the beginning of the year, we did MagFest, and we played. If you look on YouTube and you check out MagFest in Washington D.C., we played the song first time live. It took us I think it took us 2 weeks to quickly write the song.
Yeah.
We wanted something to perform, and so yeah, you can take a look at that. And it's basically the same song as we've got there, but it's been adjusted since we developed the story a little bit more. So yeah, but I'm not giving you any more on the story or anything because it's. I think it's a great story. It's quite special, and I think video game, in particular, retro video game fans are going to love it because it's right up their street.
And that's super awesome. And I wish we had so much more time to talk about it, but I have people looking around the corner going like, time. We have things to do, Tom. So
lovely talking to you. Thank you.
thank you so much for joining us, both of you,
Thank you so
and
much
for
having
playing.
us on, and you're doing a great job. It's awesome, and we really enjoyed it. So we, of course, we'll be back tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.
Because music's going to be back tomorrow. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we so much hope that when this Corona thing is all over, you'll come back to Norway, have another concert for all the people that haven't seen and have seen as well, because that
Absolutely.
was awesome.
We'd love to. come
With
back.
Salamandos this time.
You Salamandos and anything new from Playtonic that comes along the way, we're always going to try and play some music from that, from the ukulele series if we can. So, and don't forget, you can buy ukulele and the Impossible there. Buy it.
Yeah, buy the ukulele. Buy it. Okay, so thank you very much. I think we're going to cut there.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.